Stream is starting. Stream is starting because I'm going to ta out ta 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 talk 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 talk. Do you talk or do you talk? Cause I'm gonna talk hockey to you, and you're gonna talk hockey to me, and we are all gonna talk hockey together. Is my Creed or Nickelback voice good? It's all right. We about to go live. What are we gonna do? We about to go live. About to go live. We all here, but we going live. I'm gonna stay up because I'm live. Can't die when I'm live because I'm live. Live. Ooh, trying new angles, trying new views, get new views from new. I don't know. I can't think of anything crafty to go with that. Oh, that's kind of cute. All right, we getting the phones. Which phone gonna do which? Which phone? You're just like, what do you mean which phone? Which phone is what I'm saying. Which phone? Stream is starting. Ooh, I know I'm a period late. I know it's a little bit of disappointment. I'm a little disappointed from it too. We're about to go live any moment now. We're about to go live any moment now. And if you're here, you know who it is. You know it's we caking. You know we here talking hockey, showing off hockey cards, maybe some memorabilia. Talking hockey. I always want to talk hockey. What do you want to do besides talk hockey? I, believe it or not, like talking hockey. So let's look at that new setup. I don't have all the cards set up because I had to see it myself. But this is a new view. It's a little bit more mobile too, so I can show you all sorts of things. I guess we gotta get Ronhard over on the Panther side. Dang, this view is wide. I like this view a lot. Look at that. Oh my goodness, everybody, we might be able to get like 5 people in. We might have an entire line. We might be able to talk about an entire line on each team. Don't you dare fall over, Chucky. Now we're gonna put Riney in. Probably don't even call him Riney. 4 Panthers. Meow. Now, the other team is pretty difficult to beat. It has Charlie McAvoy. It has, oh, Charlie McAvoy. And if you thought 2 was bad, when you have 3 Charlie McAvoys on your team, you automatically are just, you're going to be at an unstoppable pace when you have 3 McAvoys on your team. And first of all, you might be thinking to yourself, how are there 3 McAvoys on a team? Well, let me tell you. See, you got to start out with a super secret workout routine. And when I say super secret, I mean you're climbing to the top of a mountain. There's some sensei up there who's going to give you like 5 tasks that you're going to have to complete. After you complete those 5 tasks, he's going to give you one more final quest. Now, that final quest, though, you're going to get the golden hockey stick. I'm making stuff up. No, I just put out 3 McAvoys there because I have 3 McAvoy cards. But we also got to put out Marchand. Boy, Marchand, everybody. You guys like Marchand? Marchand. I'm super excited. I hope everybody in the chat, if you're, hey, everybody in the chat, tell me what you think about this new view. New view. View. That's what we're seeing. That's what we're doing. If you just came here, we're not only going to get the hockey cards out, but we are about to talk Stanley Cup hockey because it's game 1 of round 2. Panthers versus Bruins. Arr. Bears, cats, animals fighting. Who's gonna win? Well, like Panther cats, not like tiny cats. They decent sized cats. But anyways, looking at the players, looking at the last performance now, the Bruins. If you weren't paying attention to too much playoff hockey, I mean I'm paying attention to a lot of playoff hockey. Bruins barely survived a game 7. Like, oh, that's why it was not sliding too well. It's the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Toronto Maple Leafs absolutely fought hard, but the Bruins did score like a minute after they scored, so that like took a lot of the excitement out of the arena. I don't know if Swayman's playing or Allmark is playing tonight. We're gonna have to look into some stats right now. They hydrated. Gotta have that natural spring water. Anyways, talking hockey. The Boston Bruins just barely escaped a game 7 against the Toronto Maple Leafs. So they just played the other night. So they're still tired and they're still trying to figure out an opponent that they did choke one of the I think it was the league's best record ever. The Bruins choked that league record, and then in the playoffs they ended up choking. I think it was pretty much the same thing that happened against the Maple Leafs, except the Panthers won the game 7. I don't remember if it was in overtime. I think it may have been in overtime. I just remember they were both just heart stingers. I mean, of course, for the Maple Leafs, that's a huge heart stinger. Just a little flipper just to go right over the pad. That was insane when I saw that. I mean, at first I almost couldn't tell that it went in because it was just, I thought it hit the pad and I thought that the play was dead. The play was not dead. The play was, well, I guess if you consider winning the game dead, then the play is dead. I got the stream chat on and no one's chatting. I'll say hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Let's see if we can get the hockey chat going. Everybody in the chat. So, in the chat right now, tell me how many games you think this Bruins Panthers series is going. I said Panthers will win in 5 games because I have it on my bracket. Look, Bruins Panthers. I guess that the Panthers would take out the Lightning Bolts. And then I also guessed that the Bruins would take out the Maple Leafs. And guess what? 7 games. Look at that. Pretty so far, my guesses have been pretty darn good. My guesses have been pretty darn good, and I'm proud of myself right now. Still 0-0 in this hockey game. ESPN is reporting 15 shots apiece for each team. That means both teams are getting an equal aggression right now in the hockey game, and both goalies and or defenses are doing everything they can to block these shots or get in front of the net, or the goalies just my Wonder Woman blocking on with all their blockers and gloves. Anyways, man. So in the chat, what is everyone saying? What is everyone saying? How many games is this series going to go? Panthers still have it in the offensive zone right now. I have a feeling the Panthers are onto something right now. They're going to send it to the blue line. Montour is going to get to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe with a shot. Swayman. Aha! So now I also learned what goalie to put up. Okay, I'm totally about this new setup. And I know that this Lundell could get actually like super far over. Get Barky. Sparky Barky. Would be a cool name. Almost had Domino's. We don't want Domino's here unless it's pizza. And even that might trigger some PTSD for me. No! No! I'm so focused on stacking these cards over here. Stacking these cards. But the Panthers right now, they got a lot of aggression going in this hockey game. And that's one of the things that you always got to be wary about with the Florida Panthers is that they have so many fast skaters on their team. And a lot of those skaters also have extremely accurate shots. And when I mean accurate shots, I mean they're hitting the corners almost every shot, getting right underneath the glove. Here we go, slapper. Looks like right off of Swayman. 87-mile-an-hour slapper. And the Panthers are still on the attack. And as you've heard, a fail to tip it in. Panthers keep going at it. Like I said, the Panthers got to rest. I think the Panthers actually did win in 5 against the, I almost said, Toronto Bay Lightning. No, against the Tampa Bay Lightning, they crushed the Lightning. I mean, it was pretty bad. And so the Panthers have actually gotten a lot more rest than the Bruins have, and of course going 7 games, and those were grindy games with hits almost in the 40s every single match. That's going to take a lot out of you, especially in that last game, and now you have to play right away. I definitely can understand why you'd be tired. But that's no excuse in the Stanley Cup playoffs. And right now, they just showed a huge open back door. So it looks like a Kulikov slapper right off the stick, right off the back shaft, the rear shaft of the goalie stick. Swayman somehow able to keep that puck out. Panthers just took 3 shots in that last minute or so. Like I'm saying, the Panthers are extremely, extremely aggressive in this period. Now, we like talking about stats. Let's get into a couple more stats right now with the Panthers. According to NHL ESPN, win percentage by the Florida Panthers. Even though both teams, don't you dare freeze on me, game. Come on, streaming. Okay, thank goodness. You're about to see me rage. 68%. Oh, and here we're going to have another face-off. Panthers win it again, easily. It didn't even look like the Marchand tried. Now they're just going to get rid. I don't know what's going on, Panthers. This is a weird play. Let's win it. Have some really poor communication. Now choke it up. Bobrovsky can't even pass it to Ekman Larson. Oh my gosh, total breakdown. The Panthers zone had all the control and for no reason lofted shot. Bobrovsky save. DeBrusk going to try and send it around to Marchand. Panthers try and tip it out, but they're unable to do it. Sent back in. None other than the DeBrusk trying to tank through the Panthers. Still stick handling. Taking a shot. Flipper right over the net. Marchand going to try and keep it a part of the play. Bruins able to do so. However, a little puck battle right in front of the circle. Still won by the Bruins. DeBrusk centering feed. Bruins unable to do anything with it. The Panthers right now scrambling to try to get a defensive play to get the puck out of the zone, get a freeze, get something to get their guys not only a rest. Bobrovsky's laying down on his keister right now. Panthers just going to have to play a very soft puck to get a change, get Bobrovsky off of his booty, and to get back in this hockey game. So 68 win percentage, that had to have gone up. That had to have gone up. 69 win percentage right now by the Florida Panthers. And like you saw, they were able to convert. Now, of course, they did lose that puck a little bit right after, so I don't know the takeaway percentages right now. That's crazy if you're the Florida Panthers right now. Bobrovsky somehow blocks a shot while sitting on his butt. Oh, Kulikov. Kulikov. When you cross check an enemy player into your goalie and your goalie gets knocked down, it's the funniest thing to me every single time. When the teammate of the goalie cross checks an enemy player right into him. Oh, we got some gloves falling off. What do we got going on? We got some rough stuff. Nope. Frederick, nothing. Frederick Cousins. Cousins instigating. Cousins chirping. What's going on with Frederick? Is Frederick going to the box? We do not know right now, folks. They're just showing Kachuk killing his mouth guard right now. But like I was saying, the Panthers, they had that huge skip. They had that strong possession, got 3 shots in about a minute. Having 69% of that face-off win is definitely propelling them right now in the game. That's control. That 69 win that face-off percentage. But like we've seen, they haven't really done anything with it. And even if they win it, they've been sloppy with some of their zone exits and zone entries, and that's causing the cough up. That's causing them to lose the puck. And of course, it's definitely influencing their ability to finish. Now, hits. Now, this is going to blow everybody's mind. Now, think about what I was talking about. Boston Bruins, Toronto Maple Leafs, a series that just ended. Just about 40 hits in every game. Bruins getting bruised. Bruins bruising Maple Leafs. Crushed Leaves. Hurt Bears. Lot of pain, right? We're a minute and a half past this hockey game, and the Bruins have 45 hits already. 45 hits already in this hockey game. The Bruins are complete animals right now. They are absolutely throwing their body around, knocking their opponent off the puck, reminding people they are the big bad Bruins. They're going to get in your way. They're going to let you know that they're there. And their players that are meant to play physical are absolutely doing that. But it absolutely, to me, feels like, oh, smack my mic. Feels like one of those situations where all the players are buying into a playing style. They're all buying into what they like to call a system. They're buying into the system right now to perform, and they're absolutely doing it right now. Sergei Bobrovsky making saves while he's on his keister. Making saves while he's on his keister. I mean, he's doing things, right? He's absolutely showing people that he can perform, and he's doing it at a fantastic rate. And we're not going to say anything bad about Swayman. Swayman is, of course, making all these saves. Bobrovsky with 17 saves right now. Of course, Swayman with 18 saves right now. Both teams doing everything they can to score. I think this faceoff might be in the Florida end. Everybody's looking glum. It must be, yep, looks like he was talking to Bobrovsky. This is definitely going to be in the Panthers defending area right now. Who's going to win it? It looks like the Panthers, another face-off win, but they're just going to flip it out. So exactly what I was saying, they're winning those face-offs, but they might not be doing anything with the puck, which is resulting. Okay, Panthers intercept Barkov. Kachuk, shot, score! Chuck right over the shoulder of Swayman, score 1-0 Florida Panthers. Here we go, Panthers. Pasternak, sit down. Where is he? Chucky, right there. Right there. Killing that mouth guard. Chomping that mouth guard. You're a Panther, not a Shark. Show that beautiful replay television. Oh, we got to get your face in there. Maybe just got to move Reinhardt a little bit. Oh, man. Maybe I bumped my camera. But Pasternak, you got to get back. Pasternak. And if you've been back to one of my streams from before, you might notice, like, hey, he's got like the same cards, and it's like, well, maybe I haven't gotten any new hockey cards yet. But if you're just tuning in right now, Florida Panthers, Boston Bruins, DeBrusque with a shot, save, Sergei Bubtitsky, Bobrovsky. Matthew Tkachuk is just destroying his mouth guard. So the Panthers just scored. It's been a 0-0 hockey game. And what we were just doing before the Panthers scored, it was just crazy. Barkov just steals this puck out of nowhere, passes to Tkachuk. Tkachuk just blasts this puck, absolutely roofs it. Easy goal for the Panthers. And right then and there, it takes just because we were just talking about how the Panthers get a lot of shots, or they have a huge face-off win percentage, right? Huge face-off win percentage means they're going to get a lot more possession, a lot more opportunities to score goals, right? A lot more opportunities to get around on the ice with the puck. Well, what we learned is that they were just dumping the puck. They weren't making plays that were actually going to benefit them. They were just kind of getting out of their zone, playing a little defensively, kind of just playing an odd style of hockey that's not really going to benefit yourself, especially in the playoffs. Of course, a couple of them, there's going to be some line changes, but for the most part, let's be honest. Let's be honest. So after all of that, they finally dump the puck again. The Bruins are unable to. Pasternak! Oh, tripped! Raises the puck right over Bobrovsky, and right then and there, the Boston Bruins answer back. So just like the other night on Saturday night in the Toronto Maple Leafs Boston Bruins series, right after the Maple Leafs score, no more than a minute or two after, the Boston Bruins will answer. And that is going to be the exact case in this hockey game. Bobrovsky tries to clear, gets to Ekblad. Ekblad's unable to clear. What do we got? Bobrovsky comes out of the paint to play it, and Zacha goes over him out of the paint. Gets tripped on, falls, can't get it. Geeky roofs it. That's going to be a good hockey goal. That's going to be a good hockey goal. Some people might tell a goalie to stay in the crease if you don't want things like that to happen. So that might be one thing. I don't know why Bobrovsky felt like he had to challenge that, but nonetheless, we got a 1-1 hockey game right now. Panthers work really hard to get that goal. Bruins get it right back. Bruins with the resiliency has absolutely been the story of that hockey team. I mean, obviously, they did lose those 2 games back to back. Unfortunate, especially if you're a Bruins fan. But they're still in this thing. So what we were talking about actually right before the Panthers scored that fantastic goal was the hits. And what we were talking about is how the Bruins have really just come off of a hockey game about 2 nights ago. The Florida Panthers haven't played a hockey game in 5 days at least, 5 days? That's a lot more time to rest. That's a lot more time to get relaxed. That's a lot more time to get prepped. A lot more time to get ready to feed. To feed. To kill. To attack. To win. Chucky! Everybody watching right now is just laughing at me dropping these hockey cards. Show your face and your stupid mouth card. Sorry, Lundell, you ain't getting in no more. Unless I do that. Oh, Lundell, you back in this thing. I gotta brag though, this new camera angle, you have to admit, is pretty fly. How I'm just able to change stuff like that. I feel so intelligent about what I did with the camera. It's probably one of the most weirdest fixes, but it's working so well right now. I'm proud of myself. Now, getting back to hockey. Bruins have 45 hits to the Panthers' 29 hits right now. The Bruins had about 40 or more hits in every single game that they had. The series that went to 7 games against the Toronto Maple Leafs has just ended 2 nights ago, like I've been saying, or at least trying to complete. But teams keep scoring goals and making it exciting. Thanks for cutting me off, hockey. Thank you. Thank you. I mean it. I'd rather see goals and talk more about goals and scream goal. You like it when I scream goal. I like screaming goal. We all like screaming goal. So back to this. 45 hits, that's a lot. So what I'm saying is that's got to be draining on that team. Who knows how long that they're going to be able to keep up this pace, but if this is truly the identity of your hockey club, you got to commit. Having my battle beverage. If you got a battle beverage, let me know what you got down there in the chat. Let me know what you got down there in that chat. What's your battle beverage? What do you want tonight? Still in this hockey game, 19 on 19 shots. Both teams are not letting up. Oh, we got a penalty? Timeout? What's going on? A ref just came out, said something, and just like skated off really fast. Oh, we got a Bruin player. Florida Panthers. Florida Panthers power play. Power play. Here we go. They get the face-off win. Can they do something with it? Kachuk, Reinhart, Chucky. Back to Montour. He's going to think about what to do. It's sending it over to Barkov. Barkov's thinking, no, actually, Verhaeghe, ha, ha, ha. He's going to get a shot. It's going to bounce off. Bruins are going to clear, but Montour is going to keep it at neutral ice. He's going to wait for his players to regain, get some speed. Barkov, Reinhart on the attack. What can they do? Barkov now over to Verhaeghe. See, I remember this time to Barkov right over there, right in front. Unable to get a stick on it is Reinhart. And they're going to say that Swayman smothered this puck. Oh, man. A couple of great opportunities right there for the Panthers. Bruins do get a clear. But the Panthers are dangerous, especially getting those face-off wins. That's crazy. Now, think about it, though. Right now, the Bruins have 12 blocked shots to the Panthers' 7 blocked shots. Bruins are hopping in front of this puck. They're taking hits. Their bodies are deteriorating. Let's see how long that they can keep this style of play on. What do we got? Bruins win the face-off. Let's see if they're able to clear it on this power play. They're not. They cut it off. Kachuk now has possession of it. Montour feeding it back to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe holds. Verhaeghe tries to shoot. Fail attempt to clear. Montour has it at the point. Shoots it right off the backboard. Verhaeghe going to send it around to Kachuk. Panthers controlling it right now, creating the triangle. Barkov, Reinhart with a shot, bounces off of Swayman. Battle for the puck, diving play, and the Bruins do manage to clear it. We're going to see changes on both sides of the benches. Panthers going to try to get another attack right now. Reinhart skating it down. Speed, precision. Panthers attempting to hunt. The stick of, is that Lundell? Gets raised. The Panthers are going to lose possession. Bruins are just going to skate around with it to kill some time. Crazy, crazy, crazy. A lot of offensive attempts by the Panthers, but unable to make anything with it. The Bruins are just playing catch right now. Going to dump it down in the Florida zone. Kachuk's going to have one more attempt. 20 seconds left on this power play. 4 minutes left to go in this period of first of the second round of this match. And just like that, Frederick steals it and gets it into the Panthers defending zone right now. Full strength right now for the Bruins. So that power play, you do generate some shots, but at the same time, the Bruins side is showing energy. And when the defending team, I guess if you're thinking about in this hockey game, Panthers have home ice. If they can, absolute filth. I'm not sure they can even show that on television. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Lowry scores. Absolute sniper, absolute laser beam, absolute quick scope, absolute proud silencer right there. We're going to get a replay on this. I can't believe what I just saw. A little passing. Whoa! Picks a corner right over Bobrovsky. He gets too much space. Montour too far away, but Bronski's going to duck up right over the shoulder. That precision right there. Some may say top cheddar. Some may say where they hide the cookies. It might be the peak. I do not know what to call it yet, but we'll think of something. But that goal right there by the Boston Bruins, absolutely unbelievable. That is a Stanley Cup playoff hockey goal right there. Absolutely just picking a spot and roofing it. You are there's nobody around you. Montour's not guarding you. You have at least 3 seconds to pick your spot. Bobrovsky's kind of not figuring it out. And you just absolutely dunk that puck. Boston Bruins up 2-1. Panthers going to see if they can stop that, as in get another goal. The goal's already happened. I mean, you can't stop it, but they're going to see if they can try and catch up. That's more like it. Reinhart behind the net. He's going to get the puck back. Going to get a look, shoot it on net, bouncing. Cousins unable to do anything with it. Let's see if he can play it back. Lundell battling along the boards. As the Boston Bruins hold, Reinhart sends it back to the point. 2.5 left to go in this period. Panthers get it to the net. Swayman does the splits. Holds. Bruins doing little slashes on the legs of the Panthers players. And we just have a physical hockey game. Now, every single goal that's been scored has been absolute. Oh, that precision right there. I can't believe we witnessed that hockey goal. Now, I want to refresh some of these stats right now and catch up to see what we have. The Boston Bruins, if they could keep up this pace, what team is going to be able to stop them? This is resentment. This is resiliation. This is tenacity. This is a team that's deciding they're not taking no for an answer. They're going to skate as hard as they can, and they're going to get to these pucks. They're going to make plays. They're going to figure it out. And that's absolutely what they've been doing so far, and it's been nothing short of fantastic to watch. Lowry with just an unbelievable goal. Zacha with his 4th assist of the playoffs. Zacha, a fantastic pickup. I have a Zacha card, but it's when he was on the New Jersey Devils. So, like, I could have the card out, but at the same time, I'm like, I used to have it out, but I just recently decided, like, you know what? I'm just going to stick with the cards that I have. I'm going to stick with the cards that are a little bit more shiny, or at least have the right jerseys on them right now. Speaking of shiny, this Reinhart needs to get up more. This Swayman does not deserve to be out in front of that bling. And if you heard that, that is my London Bridge is falling down right now. We're going to rearrange it a little bit over here on the set. Rearranging it on the set. Now, if you're in the chat right now, tell me if you have a favorite hockey team left in this playoffs. Is there a series that you're excited to see? Is there a team that you think is going to take home the Stanley Cup? Tell me what you think right now, right here in We Cakin's chat. And if you're caking for hockey, well, that's fantastic. And if you can't put up your hockey card of Alexander Barkov, why are you on a live stream? Man, these easels, I tell you. Look, you'll just be able to see his face chewing. There's a mouth guard. Just a big old mouth guard. Less than 2 minutes to go in the second period right now. Jim Montgomery, the coach of the Boston Bruins right now, talking to DeBrusque, talking some tactics. Tactics. Tactics with his players right now. Panthers, of course, winning almost every faceoff. I said I was going to get into those stats. I'll let those load. I wonder if it's higher. I'd be disgusted if it's higher. But it's in the Bruins zone right now. Can the Bruins do anything with this puck? Can the Bruins truly hold on to it? Panthers get a puck towards the net. Bruins clear. but that's going to be an icing, and it's right back in the Bruins defensive zone. 23 shots right now for the Panthers, as reported by ESPN. Now, what I like about this situation is that it's an aggressive hockey game. I mean, you've got a profound amount of hits by the Boston Bruins right now. 53 hits by the Boston Bruins, and we're not even at the third period yet right now. 53 hits. That's crazy. That's ridiculous. That's setting the tone, and that's a little bit of intimidation like we've been talking about with that many hits. That's crazy. Panthers at 35, so they're trying to keep up, but of course it's really just not their game right now, and we'll see if it really knocks the Panthers off of their game, seeing them get tossed so many times or knocked to the ice as we just saw. Panthers keep the puck in, though. Let's see if Rodriguez can do anything with it. Over to Kulikov. It's a bouncing puck. Kulikov can't do anything. Rodriguez takes a shot. Coughed up right in front. Panthers. Kulikov can't do anything. I'm not a fan of Kulikov. Don't get me started on Kulikov. Some people might think Kulikov is okay. He ain't cool in my book. Midapov, if anything. That's probably a compliment. Midapov. I mean, he's had good seasons and whatnot, but I feel like his misplays. Like, have you ever noticed there's some players that they're decent or moderately good, but when they misplay or mishandle a situation, which is what they're supposed to do anyways, they end up causing the game a lot. They end up losing a lot. Battle Beverage, 44 seconds left to go in the second period of the first game. Boston Bruins at Florida Panthers. And we got another. How many faceoffs do these Panthers have to win? Oh, it dropped a little bit from last time. The Panthers are down to 62. They're not completely crushing them in faceoffs. Man, the saddest thing after the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs is the fact that you go from having 8 games to watch to 4 games. And you're like, really? 4? Then after that, there's only 2. But then I gotta make sure that I'm on my streaming stuff. Bruins get it in the Panthers zone. Coyle centering feed. Shot score! Is that Carlo? Is that the Monte? Is that the race? Carlo! What an unbelievable play. What an unbelievable attempt. I'm stunned right now. Forsling gets a little poke check, unable to do anything. Just a streaking streaking Carlo. Just picks a spot, shoots it again. Maybe a little bounce. But absolutely crazy. Carlo. Monte Carlo Bardowski, is that? What? And right then and there, you see Aaron Ekblad. Nani? Now let me do that again. Hey? No, because it was from the side, so I have to do it from the side. What? That's what his face looked like. It was pretty funny. Boston Bruins, though, jam 2 goals down the Florida Panthers' throat to turn this into a real hockey game right now. 3.5 seconds left to go in the Bruins defending zone. Panthers can probably win the face-off, but the shot's not going to be... It goes nowhere. Oh, how lame. The Panthers pretty much won the face-off, but they called the whistle. What is it? Nope, 3.5. They're just like, redo. Panthers win it. Montour unable to get it, goes out, and he's just going to carry it. If you're a Bruins fan in the chat, tell me how you're feeling right now. Boston Bruins able to score just like that. They're able to take this game up 3-1 heading into the third period. Carlo, I can't believe that shot. But is it Lundell? No, what's the guy? Lowry? I've never seen such a sniper. I just have like this really annoying thing that's like coming out of my pinky right now. It's really bothering me. All right. Yeah, I know you want hockey. Well, if you're gonna comment in the chat, what do you think the final score will be? Will it be 5-1 Bruins? Or will it be like 6-4? Will the Panthers do anything about it? Can a team come back? Can the Panthers win it 6-4? One of the reasons why a lot of hockey analysts have picked the Florida Panthers to do well is their deep, deep, deep team, their dedication, their resiliency, and their just ability to keep pushing forward in hockey games. They have so many goal scorers that can just step up on any given night. I mean, essentially, a lot of teams right now that are successful are teams that are more trustworthy to be able to succeed, so to say. They're going to have deep scoring talent. That's it. That team is going to have deep scoring talent, efficiently priced scoring talent as well, because we currently have a salary cap era, which means teams can only pay their players so much money. You can only pay those players so much money. This Domino's commercial be looking good, though. New York style. Just super long slices. I like long slices of pizza. They're cool. We Kagan approved. We Kagan likes pizza. All right. So, Barkov over here. So, Barkov right now in this series is absolutely just taking the game at their pace, and he's making plays happen. He made that goal happen, I believe. He's doing so much to make sure that this team can be successful. He wears that C on his chest with pride. Barkov is a fantastic player. You can never let down, you can never like think Barkov is going to be down and out because he's not. He's just not. Now, I did go a little later tonight than I had expected, unfortunately. I wanted to cast the first two periods and then, well, after talking for the first two periods, I was hoping that after that, I'd log off because I started from the beginning. Well, now, yeah, I feel goofy. What is this movie commercial? They're golfing? Man, you just see like an old commercial before people had smartphones and they were just so much happier. Ridiculously happier. Wow, that got real deep. But anyways, like I was saying, let's look at some hockey because I haven't really released my schedule yet, and that's something that I've been wanting to tell everybody. 2 games tomorrow: Hurricanes, Rangers, Avalanche, Stars. I might not go live till Thursday or Friday. This might be my last time going live for a while during this week because I've been like for the Stanley Cup playoffs so far. I've been doing Monday or Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Oh, right into the kneecap. Owie. So that's what I've been doing with my streams. I got to make sure that I'm still taking care of myself and going to bed at a reasonable time. So pay attention to the Twitter, the X. I'll be posting on X. Maybe I got to be more engaged on my other social medias. I'm working on it. It's a work in progress. Believe me. We Caking is coming. We Caking is a thing. And I'm glad that you came, stayed here, and watched some hockey with me as we spoke about the second period of the Stanley Cup second round Boston Bruins at Florida Panthers. Bruins up 3-1 in this hockey game, scoring some quick goals. Panthers definitely on the run. I don't have any cat jokes, but that's going to be it for tonight, everybody. Thanks for watching. Like I said, stay tuned to the socials, and you'll know when I go live next. We caking, we caking, we caking, we caking. I'm thinking you for showing up, for showing up, for showing up. You show up, and it was fun. We had a good time. A good time. I'm good time. A good time. Then I'm out.